Hello.
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 Need to add a new soundboard item that I found. Hello.
Hello.
Download the video.
Look. So it looks like we're just waiting on Trevor.
Yes. Where did I just save that?
Your butt.
Oh.
That folder. Excellent. It's been added.
Yep. We'll just wait on Trevor and then we'll get started here. In the meantime, while we're waiting, last session was
Chaotic.
eventful. Eventful's the right word. So we might need a recap, just mostly to buy time.
Makes sense.
Well, we resumed raiding the underwater place. Found out it is the home of several angels, and they're all assholes.
They're all kind of rude.
And Remy betrayed the party to side with the angels because not super nihilism.
Oh, that's radio, by the way.
And I had a breakdown of panic and effectively went,
Did you add that in just for that? I approve. I see. Well, I think that sums up things quite nicely. If I'm not mistaken, the plan is to do some talks, then start heading over to the island.
and let Cilantro deal with rallying the other gods.
Yep.
What's up?
Hey, once you're in the game, we will get started. We
Logging in.
as promised, we have a little prelude with just Remy because.
Oh yeah.
Do you want everyone to see or no? Is your choice.
But yeah. I don't see why not.
Okay.
Just over here trying to remember how to spell aneurysm.
ANYURISM. I think.
Is that aneurysm?
Yeah.
I guess there's no reason to hide this since.
Oh no.
Got it.
Sorry. I misled you.
How could you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Easily, it turns out.
Yeah, I bet it is actually pretty easy. I'm just gonna reveal a bunch of this because there's no need to hide this anymore. At least for now.
No need to hide when it's dark outside.
I don't think I've got dynamic, but just in case I do, I'm bringing in the cam.
Mm,
And let me get.
You do,
That's
in fact,
late.
need to hide if it's dark outside if your opponent has dark vision.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's not very pajama of your Sam.
Okay.
Haha.
None of y'all played the Pajama Sam games growing up, and it's
I
showing right now.
did.
Not a clue what
I
you're talking
did.
Okay, there we go.
And then you have the one sad sock.
Hell yeah.
Why is the sock sad?
The whole gimmick of a lot of the old Pajama Sam games was that they're like little random collectibles you could find in these point and click games. So in the first game, it was like, oh, he's trying to find socks because his mom wants him to organize them for laundry. I forget
It
what
was
game
more
two.
than that. It was more than that.
No,
There
it
was more
wasn't.
than just a
I'm
stock.
It's
missing
about
it
the
all.
implication.
It's always about the
There it is.
implication.
Eh.
So, is everyone done talking about Pajama Sam? Are we good to go?
I think I'm all pajamaed out.
Are you all Sammed out though?
Oh boy.
Yes.
All right, so we open back. Hold on, is it loading? Okay, perfect. We open back up into the facility. About half a day after the party retreat. Remy threw some because the angel head here, Keo, was able to get out. He's able to actually move around more. You're a bit stuck to this place, but he has a plan to get this place moving and give you freedom of movement.
Real quick, I'm still looking at the boat.
Oh, of course, I didn't switch the map. Let me fix that. Here we go.
Yeah. I'm sorry, is that Benedict Cumberbatch?
You're quite quiet. I'm sorry.
What is that? Mr. Benedict Cumberbatch.
That does look like Benjamin Clipper Pickle.
Yep.
It kind of does, but it's what it actually is a token from the other campaign that was fit pretty well. So
Okay.
If it's AI generated art, then it's no wonder it looks like Benedict Cumberbatch.
it probably is, knowing the player, which is fine. Either way, we'll come back. Hey,
I didn't notice that before. All right.
so let's back up. Well, this does solve a lot of our problems, but I'm a bit concerned about.
Yahoo!
Oh, okay.
Less.
Yeah. But I am a bit concerned that that others are going to come find us. It's great to be let go, but as it is right now, state. Now that we can actually move this place, I think it's time we move to a bigger stage. But first, we need someone to take your place here. Probably someone with expertise. I have an idea, but we have someone who's been collaborating with us without knowing our identities, and all we need to do is lay a bit of a trap.
What do you need me to do?
Well, the biggest thing I need you to do is what are your abilities? Are you able to communicate from distances? Are you able to go through dreams, or are you able to otherwise? I already know you can appear through shadows.
I don't remember how far my
Also-
speaking is.
I believe it is 1 mile per character level, if I recall correctly.
So,
Also, question: is the music lagging for anyone else, or no?
I did
I've
not
tuned
know
it
this.
out.
I can't
see.
hear it.
Well, if no one's saying it's lagging, then I'm just gonna assume it's on my end. I do
10
have.
miles. It's 10 miles
can't.
per character level.
Ah. That's more broken.
It super is.
It's fine.
And the
Um,
best part, you can't be silenced.
10 miles.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, I can make sure I'm heard at the moment up to 60 miles by either certain individuals or by an entire group of people. Unfortunately, I can only hear a response if they sing back to me.
That can work. All we need to do is get them within 60 miles, right?
Yes.
Follow me.
Okay.
I'm just going to drag him over back to here.
Wait, didn't we take that?
No, you didn't take it.
Oh,
Take what?
The
The
globe.
globe.
fuck.
Yeah, we retreated before we could take the globe.
That's right. But it's shut off technically, right?
A
And
part
they
of
said
it.
they can't destroy the world, but it still updates.
Shit.
At least you can't destroy it.
About that. It's like, and he's going around pulling the two levers. First one, the room darkens. The other, the globe sort of moves up, and you can clearly see through arcane lights the bottom of the globe. And its eyes are just looking around at the room, at you, Remy, then at the figure, and back at you. Well, I'm sure you're wondering why we didn't just crack the thing. It's would have been easy enough to just do that, but there's a bit of a problem. That's a thing at the bottom. It seems to be simultaneously protecting and destroying this thing. So every time I try to do something drastic, it just kind of fuses together. But it does have one key use, though. As he produces a syringe, and the barrier shrinks for a moment, and he puts it into the mass of decay.
Oh, oh,
Something wrong?
No, this is Andy. Andy is panicking. What you doing there, bud?
Yeah.
Remy is saying nothing.
It's a non-Newtonian globe.
Well,
It'll protect itself against big attacks,
Yeah.
but small little needles, no.
Ooh,
Alright.
ooh, somebody took out the needles.
we do
Yeah.
know that whatever this is, it's relating. It's able to change ordinary humans. I'm sure you've met some of the results of it.
This is am I able to look at the globe and see that he's looking at the area that Chip is from?
Oh
forget
no,
what it's
he's
called.
looking at the South Pole.
Oh, okay. Then has Remy?
Remember the creature that like crawled through the wall?
Ah, yes, indeed.
Yeah. But I was like, well, as it is right now, our best use of this is to get that. It is whatever is down here is able to enhance mere mortals. Haven't tried it on Godbound, and not about to make you the first test, so I think we have a couple things we have to do. First, we get the person in your place. Second, we acquire some form of Godbound. Third, we ensure we have complete control over them. There are a lot of potential candidates for Godbounds to take, but as you are the new overseer here, I assume you have a preference.
Oh. And now I suddenly forget everyone's name. Hang on.
Don't you dare hurt Howie, or I'm gonna nuke your ass.
It's not
Funnily
you,
enough,
but
Howie technically isn't a Godbound.
Good for Howie.
I mean,
Howie's
he
not.
isn't, but he's on the power level. He sent Daniel through a wall.
Yeah, no, he's very strong, but he's
I need someone that can how intelligent and or competent do you need this person to be?
if we're able to obtain control, I think that's relatively irrelevant.
I know of a Godbound that's very easy to manipulate.
Will it be easy to acquire them? That is another thing that might be beneficial.
Produce something shiny, and it would follow without question.
Oh, you are trying to get nuked.
It was the first one I thought of.
Interesting.
will storm this place
I was
personally
just
and
looking.
end everything.
I was looking through the list, and I was like, "Well, I mean,
That's an interesting development.
Both Gurgle and Logan are lost.
we
Y'all haven't met
know
Black yet.
of a bird like Godbound.
Thanku, they are.
You're not. No.
Who's
No.
Andy's proposing Plek.
into shiny things. So
guys,
all
we-
would
We might need to go to the other chat without Andy.
I'm gonna be honest. This is very funny.
you can kick me out. I don't mind.
Yeah, we're just going to the one you're not in.
Without you.
It's called emergency chat.
All right, I see. I was like,
Okay, let me. No, yeah, that's the first person I thought of. Yeah,
No, that makes a lot of sense.
yeah.
it is.
Plek is a Godbound. Plek is very easily manipulate. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, Plek.
No, all that makes too much sense.
I was like, all right, and where can we find this Plek? Any?
Maybe a problem. He is. Is he officially a leader, or like
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
sort of? He is the leader of the Amalgam territories.
I see.
It's like saying, slight problem. The person that I want to steal is a member of the Security Council of the United Nations.
Well,
Wait,
Tiny
I have a
little-
question. Technically, didn't we already call like a world summons together? Wouldn't that have included Black?
Remy doesn't know that.
I
True.
contacted everyone that I have a arcane connection to. Plek and Nosgrat are not one of them.
Oh fuck.
So we're
Mm.
relying off of Cilantro getting a runner out.
Yeah.
And being quick about it.
True. It's like, all right, well,
Those plans were made after, so Remy doesn't know that.
All right. Well, what's their power level, approximately?
Over 9,000.
You
He
beat me
can
to it.
put multiple people in his pockets and transport them. I'm not.
Do you need help, Andy?
I don't know how to answer that question.
If you recall, Semlix also locked the book of bad jokes, and Pluck managed to pick it effortlessly,
Yeah.
despite it being divinely locked.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he can put people in his pocket. He's also opens an object that was divinely locked without issue.
Interesting. Does sound like a perfect specimen, but it might take some time to get them. Luckily, now that we're out of here and we can reintegrate ourselves with the others, getting some
Uh-oh.
agents over there won't be too big of a problem. It'll be a bit of a slow burn, and if we find more on the way, great. But as of now, we'll make him the main target. But first thing, and snaps his fingers. One of the husks just sort of comes out. We need a delivery of new parts, and our new specimen, who's going to be bound to this place, is going to need to come over. So, you said earlier you were familiar with the Lovecrafts, yes?
Unfortunately.
So you're not a fan.
Chip on a good day gives me a headache. His sister I prefer not to deal with.
Well, seems you're going to get to meet more of the family. One of them's
Mm.
quite good at fashioning autonomous limbs and the whatnot, and actually rather easy to get in contact. All we were telling him is that we just trade parts for parts, so to speak. All that needs to happen is at the next. He's actually. He should. He's actually quite nearby. All we need to do is send over a runner to get him to drop them off in the sea, and then we'll take him.
It astounds me how much they're fucking with the world without knowing any of the gods in it.
Yeah. Either way, what would so? Would Remy? Would you like? Would you like to say anything, or are you good to just time skip a bit to getting him?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay. Eventually, it's like you see. After about a few hours, he returns. Should be within 60 miles now. His name's Fish, ironically enough.
Wait a minute. Fish and chips. What? Well played, Robert. Well played.
All right. Fish.
Probably a good way to get black too. Fish.
Oh God.
So, would you like to contact Fish Lovecraft?
Sorry.
Please tell me that Fish has an answering machine like when I tried to contact Goaty.
I'm gonna
You mean
Do I have to know who? Hang on. I literally just put it in the thing. You can pitch it so only certain individuals or groups can hear it. That doesn't seem like I have to know the person. All right. You said that you were speaking to this person, but they don't know your identity. Is there a name I should give them when reaching out?
They don't know we're angels. They know me as Kyo.
Kyo. Got it.
we're off keto?
Okay. I'm gonna reach out with my magical magicness. Hello, Fish. My name is Remy. I am an associate of Kyo. Delivering a message. What, do we want him to come here?
Yeah.
To come to insert address here. Unfortunately, if you want to reply, you do have to sing. I apologize for any embarrassment.
This is the Lovecraft. There's no embarrassment.
Right. Okay. Now, what's the voice for this man? All right.
Jeez.
So, let me think on this for a minute.
The best part about this is Bray's at a concert, so he's just gonna get all of these at the end of the concert.
Excellent.
Yeah, true.
Absolutely perfect.
And you respond, Remy, my dear, I would love to. Fuck, how do I sing this?
Go for it. Keep going.
You gotta
Remy, my
sing.
dear, I would love to make your acquaintance.
I'm so sorry.
We need to develop cell phones faster.
And it's like, but, oh shit, right? That's great. I'll be able to try something.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna paste this in the chat. An image for everyone.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
And
Sites.
like, and through the, through the glass, you see this, this individual in, you see this individual coming to, going down with what looks to be an impromptu set of scuba equipment.
Oh my god.
The best way, he has a dark purple coat with two and a mechanical arm with a large red mohawk. This is his picture.
Good. That's very good.
I recognize him.
You might.
There's no might. I recognize him.
It was a good picture. It fit.
That sure is a Lovecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Ray just
and he
little
just
mobile icon just popped up.
yeah, and he just sort of is down here and looking at you through the glass, just with a very intense gaze.
Christ. There's a door to this place, right?
There was a moon pool over here.
You think a Lovecraft is going to use a door?
You're right. Whatever was I thinking? Why would a Lovecraft use a door?
You're thinking of getting nuked by taking plague.
Hold on.
Gotta find the door first.
Just Kyo points over to this place. It's like you should be in control. It might be easier to just vent one of the places than than show him where the door is.
Okay. I'll do that. I'm guessing I have to go to the other button. Or
You
lever.
have control because of the crown. You can just kind of do it. The levers was the thing he was doing to like make it seem like he wasn't in control earlier. Yep. And you hear just the door seals tight, and this place just depressurizes as fish swims in. It then closes, and then the water comes back out. It goes in like, Kyo, my friend, and Remy, my new friend. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And you're like, I regret this.
Remy is clenching their jaw so tight to not like roll their eyes or cringe or anything.
It's like, and he offers a hand. It moves, like it adjusts itself in ways that a hand should not be able to, and bends in ways it should not be able to. But you have, because there doesn't seem to be any restrictions on this, you believe it could be very useful and flexible. That being said, he does not seem to be using it in a way that would be beneficial.
He said he's holding out his hand, though?
Is a mechanical hand, yes.
I will grip what looks the most like fingers and shake.
It's like, oh, standard. Yeah, I can do standard. And it just sort of adjusts into a normal hand.
God fucking damn.
Let's be honest. The Lovecrafts would make a secret handshake with broken hands.
Get out of here.
Bray's trying to give me a stroke.
Yeah.
Does Bray know what's going on?
He has a loose idea, but apparently they're both named Goatee, except one is all silent letters, and apparently Fish is Goatee.
Yes. So he just saw.
This is going to make World Anvil annoying.
Maybe, but he just walks. It's like, well, I have been working on something for you, Fish. Something very, very helpful. And he goes back and receives a similar looking crown to the other one. I had this head implement that I made, but I think it could use some work. And as someone as experienced with manufacturing body parts, I'd like you to tell me what goes wrong with it. And without a second thought, he puts it on his head.
Of course.
It's like, okay, yeah, no, I know what's wrong with it. It makes you stuck here. I'm sure we can workshop that.
God damn it.
That was almost too easy to even be funny.
I've been in contact with him for a while, and well, let's just say the partnership has been beneficial and enlightening.
Moochies, smoochies.
We have someone new, a new worker here who is relatively compliant, at least for now, and we have a mission. Now we can move around a bit more and really accomplish some things. Let's move somewhere less obvious and let's go get Plek.
Right.
Now, back to the party.
Oh wait, not that kind of party.
No.
Ray has explained how he got Fish from Goatee, and it's giving me a stroke.
I think the thing is you have one brain cell more than you needed.
Wait, Eric's had the extra brain cell this whole time?
No,
My
I
current-
think it was his turn, and it was his turn without permission. So you give that brain
okay.
cell back to somebody else. It was not your turn.
I had the brain cell because I took a nap before this.
Oh my!
That was excellent.
But yeah. Anyways, you all come back and start riding back to I assume it's your capital. That was the destination.
I believe we were gonna make a quick swing by 7th Wraith and be like, yeah, Remy's gone.
Okay. Then we'll stop. You're making a stop over to Necropolis. The trip over is silent. A lot of you don't know what to say. No one really knows how to address it. What will you do?
Andy, what's your new character's name?
Ascara.
I would be telling Bascara a quick rundown of what just happened and who we are in general
Great.
along the way, because if I recall, this place is in the middle of the sea between Northern and Southern Wraithor, so it's not going to be a long flight.
No.
Okie dokie.
Oh yes, one thing that I am going to bury the hatchet on is I'm going to explain what Daniel thinks Uncreated are to Bascara, because Bascara doesn't know, apparently. You previously stated that I should be more of who I am. What I am is technically an uncreated. A monstrosity of the void that most of them want to erase creation as they believe it never should have been. I do not care for that mentality. All I want is the prosperity of my followers and my nation. That's it. Apparently, Uncreated will make deals with mortals or crazy people to further their end goal of destroying everything.
It's almost a little bit nihilistic.
Hmm.
Then I suppose I shouldn't have been too so hasty on insisting you look like your true self.
Make no mistake, I take no offense to it.
He's actually really offended. We're gonna have to have a talk about this in therapy.
No, therapy's just him screaming for 10 minutes and then going into why he's in pain.
I just thought this perfect soundbite to add. Might need to find it.
Oh, before we continue, I do need, after that entire thing that just happened with Remy, I do need to point out.
Good. I've never heard that before and I love it.
I found it earlier today and I was like, I need to add that to the soundboard.
I'll add that later. But either way, come by. Anything anyone wants to do before you drop off to Necropolis?
Okay.
What?
Don't just
I would like to rest because I have 8 HP, but other than that, I don't know that. Well, Apophis has a picnic planned.
If I recall,
But-
near the end of last session, Tanya healed everyone.
Yeah.
Heal everybody.
We got like 7 HP back.
though, right?
Yeah, you healed everyone for 11.
I think a nap still
Except for
sounds
myself,
nice.
apparently.
It would like if you want to take the time to like nap before you get there, that's fine. With Journeying Word, you could get there really fucking fast. But if you want to just burn some time napping, that's completely cool.
I like to burn some time napping.
All right, everyone, get your long rest then, and
Just
then
need a long
you'll.
rest button.
I was actually going to bring up have Bascara ask, is there a room I could use for now?
Yeah.
Recently vacated.
What I
I'll
was
take
trying to
Bascara.
bring up.
I'll take Bascara downstairs and be like, yeah. I don't think Miles ever took a room, so any of these empty rooms are free to take.
Down here.
Okay.
There's stuff at home.
Demux just wanders around.
Well, I don't think Miles actually staked a claim because this one's Tanya's. This one is yours. This one is Daniel's. I believe this one is Chip's.
Yeah.
And those are the only people who had fixed rooms.
I thought I had a room.
Wait, which one's my room?
This one.
I did ask for a room.
Yes, you have a room, but you never gave me any ideas.
I said like an icebox or something, didn't I?
No. You haven't even talked to him about it.
No, I don't think so.
I'll get ideas.
I'll remake the map later when you
I
have
forgot that I
solid
had
ideas.
I forgot I had a welcome mat that says "Here be dragons."
Yep.
Yeah, I found that and I was like, yeah, one of us would be petty enough to do that.
Me. Maledictus is on this map. He's not supposed to be here. He's no longer here.
Sorry.
Oh, hey, it's a statue of Maledictus. It's gone.
Yeah, I'm just dragging in some tokens.
Tokens of appreciation?
Tokens of misery,
pure-blooded
actually,
panic.
but that works too.
Yeah,
No.
speaking of appreciation, while Robert's getting the map together, the dollar store, or at least over by my house, is giving out coupons for like Employee Appreciation Day. And what kind of appreciation is that? Of giving customers coupons to make sure there are extra customers in on the Appreciation Day.
We appreciate them so much that we're going to make sure they understand it by the fact that we're keeping them in business.
Which, I guess.
That's
How
so
about
stupid.
half day paid? Like, how
Yeah,
about
that
Like,
seems
the
worse than a
appreciation's
pizza
only on
party.
paper, you see?
Yeah, that sounds worse than a pizza party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd rather take a pizza party over that.
right?
Like, give me my cardboard
Like,
pizza.
why do
Damn it.
customers need a discount to appreciate your employees?
Why is it at the Dollar Tree too? Like, guys, we're not thinking the big picture. It's the Dollar Tree.
Let's clarify
Because-
though, in some small towns, a Dollar Tree is like a Walmart to people.
Exactly.
We do really appreciate our employees, so we're gonna make their job harder as a bunch of people come in today.
As a
Whining
bunch of
about the
ass,
coupons.
as a bunch of assholes try to stack coupons.
Exactly.
God, I
Anyway,
gotta-
sorry.
Is there any role play or anything that wants to happen before we move over to Necropolis, or should we just go straight there?
should
does
I?
What?
Does Bascara sleep?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm not going to take the time yet of explaining our entire past if they're going to sleep.
Do we have anything that like an ice pack equivalent,
An ice pack?
or like, or would this be like the level of like point in time where like heating stones exist, like where you heat them up and then you put them like?
The best way to describe it, it depends on the place.
We
A
already
lot of, if you're gonna
already-
have warm place, it's typically magical or fire based, and ice. There's ice boxes have just been a thing for a while, where you just have a shit ton of ice in a big box because ice keeps ice cold.
I was
I
just
have
wondering.
fire and ice magic.
Well, I've got the ice magic. I was just wondering from the standpoint of like if there's like the equivalent of the heating stone but for ice, because like to Gurgle it's a little warm, but he also doesn't want to like cause a mess everywhere,
It's
and he
very
also
polite
doesn't
of
want to
you.
freeze everyone else. Why he takes like a little bit of a rest.
It
Oh my
sounds like
God.
the solution to that is to insulate the shit out of those walls.
Yeah.
You might need
Yeah.
you might need a
Get a little bit of spray foam insulation in there.
Yeah.
Take my boys about 4 hours of work, $200 an hour. We'll quote it at $20,000.
Please do not take this the wrong way, but Gurgle could probably sleep in the water filtration room.
That's not inaccurate.
Wait. Are those tanks open and accessible in here?
Yes.
Jesus.
Like, Gurgle could go like, okay, but here's the thing, right? Gurgle will then like strip butt naked and sleep in
Ew.
it.
It's a filtration system. It will boil it away.
Ew.
I don't think anyone would be happy with Gurgle doing that. So
But
Gurgle,
Gurgle
Gurgle's-
absolutely could.
Gurgle could, but Gurgle would piss a lot of people off.
That's
Probably, but
only
Gurgle
if we
could.
know you're doing it.
Since you brought up the heat, I would just like to point out that Baskara hasn't fully explained what a fire genasi is, but you do know that she is very hot, temperature hot.
She's not like looks hot.
She's also sexy, but I'm talking about temperature hot.
So like Gurgle's gonna melt when he gets near.
You
her.
might be a little upset near her.
Think of Karlak's temperature.
Yeah, Carla.
Yeah, Carla.
It is Karlak.
Could Gurgle get a tub?
What?
Sure. I can replace your bed with a tub.
Could Gurgle
Right.
also get a larger room so it's more like a tank, like
No.
a water filtration
Take
system
over
instead of a
Remy's
tub?
room.
You
I
know
mean-
what might be funny? Like,
I got-
no, that might be too much work. Never mind.
What?
I
What?
was thinking swapping out the bathroom with Gurgle's place and just like, having this become a bathroom or something.
You could just
Well-
take over they who should not be names room.
You
I
could.
can just move these barrels and make a bigger room.
You could also just do that.
If you're okay with that, so Gurgle could have a bigger like tub and a bed to lay on.
Oh, and a bed?
Gurgle likes to lay down, but Gurgle also likes to soak in cold water.
Oh my god.
I'm just imagining it's a padded tub.
So that works.
Oh, send help.
Either
please.
way.
There is no degree of help that would help us.
No.
Oh, I got twisted tea. Does that help?
Okay.
Either way.
I've got soju.
A-
So do
as
I.
you
Moving on.
as you all are. You know what? Do you plan to go around Necropolis or just talk to Damascus? I don't know what.
I believe now that Remy is no longer an obstacle, I still want to set up a church there.
Oh,
Okay, so gotcha. And let's move over. There might be an autoplay song. We'll find out. I think there is actually.
ooh, can Soya just like
Have a stroke? Yes.
make a place or something there, since like we don't have to worry so much about
It's more of a permission thing than anything
Yeah.
else.
like
Alright. Either way, your airship, takes a stop by Necropolis, and it's as much of a desolate ruin as normal. But despite that, it's looking a bit better. Less,
Perfect.
less wartime preparations and shamblers, and more just undead going about their day. It's not there yet, but it's getting there.
It could use a Lovecraft's touch.
Oh, jeez.
maybe
If only one didn't just get kidnapped.
As you say
or it
that,
could use
Chip
a
says,
Zoya touch.
"Oh, I think my brother by here, somewhere here."
That sounds familiar.
Brother is here.
Somewhere.
Brother by here?
Okay.
I love the fact that you use the same tone and inflection you use for Plek as Chip.
That's accurate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Plek.
No, like, yeah.
Black hasn't gotten kidnapped yet.
No, that's gonna be a long-term thing.
Oh god.
Slowly but
I'm-
surely.
Oh god.
Uh-huh.
We're going to have to try to prevent Nosgrat from immediately charging in until the rest of the gods get there to help.
Good luck.
Because
Good luck.
Nosgrat will immediately jump into the ocean to kill you, specifically Remy.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
We're just looking for Damascus, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
you would know where he is.
Yeah.
He made his base by here. The palace is still standing, but it's kind of seen as a memorial more than anything else, given its unique history as of yet. But
Who said
are you
no?
all?
What? Okay. I was wondering who was talking. A YouTube somehow auto-played randomly.
Good job.
Amazing. Well done.
Yeah. Either way. So, is everyone going with Daniel?
I'll go with Daniel.
I think
Might
so.
as well.
That tower is still gone, right?
Oh, this one?
The one that the undead dragon was super killed on.
Yeah, the what's his name? He was gonna come back. It was Umbra.
Cyril.
I mean, the
Yeah.
tower was never destroyed. The thing was just
Yeah, it
You
just
know.
moved away. But the undead dragon there was
yes, it
Umbra.
was.
Or
It was pertinent.
Arsenius or Pertinax, yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. But that tower's still gone. That was the only place I was thinking about maybe going.
Well,
No, I'm good
it's
to just go
not.
to the
It's not. You're thinking the Grand Mage's tower that was moved. This is like the
Oh, okay.
yeah. It's still
That
here.
is- That's when necromancy was taught. Ooh, I could pick
Yeah.
up some necromancy books.
You just go in like at the bookstore. Walk in like it's a Barnes and Noble.
That-
Yeah.
Go past
I've
the games section and go to the necromancy section.
I've literally done that already once here.
True. But
It's
as
like-
you approach it, it's
Anyway.
like, hello. What? Unexpected to see you all here. Where's Remy?
Remy has lost their mind and joined fallen angels to destroy the world.
Oh man, we're being real diplomatic about this, huh?
Oh yeah.
Super
It's Daniel.
delicate.
Do you expect anything less?
I'm sorry. I know I heard that right, but in times like this, I request you repeat yourselves just in case I didn't.
Remy decided that apparently, if God, the one that created everything, exists and the angels are following them, that existence should cease, and has joined fallen angels in destroying the world
To be fair, it's underwater.
currently.
Okay.
If I had a nickel for
We
every
did-
time I had a friend betray me, I'd have 2 nickels. Which is
Got
weird.
2
Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that happened twice, right?
You'll get
We-
used to the betraying eventually, young Semlix.
We did see, didn't we see the ruins raising out of the water as we flew away?
Yes.
Well,
Two
it's
nickels.
Prepare for more nickels.
I
Yeah.
find it weird that I have it on 2 different worlds.
Ready? Looks bad. Well, seems the old gods' mistakes keep coming back to bite us, huh? Ugh.
Indeed.
Yeah, they really had good dental plan with how much they bite.
Not the time, but I do approve of the joke.
that was a really good joke.
It's like, well, thanks for letting us know. I suppose it's we'll figure something out. I guess I'm leader for now, at least until there's an alternative.
Oh yes, Remy also appears to be in control of the site that the angels were inhabiting, and is capable of moving it. So, it might be best to inform the populace that if they see a city-like structure made largely of glass moving around the ocean, to get as far away from it as possible.
If that blue block is moving, you better get away from it.
There is. This does give another potential problem, a major one. A lot of the people here went to follow Remy because they did not wish to. They did not wish to die. A lot of the others followed because it was another chosen, another god of death, and I find it very unlikely everyone's just going to accept things as they are without siding with them. I find it extremely unlikely.
Think the undead are gonna side with Remy and the angel? Ooh.
There might be a civil war in Southern Dratho.
What?
I don't believe that's unlikely, no. Well, I suppose this will be the first conflict of the Alliance when this ends up happening.
Yes. You have our aid now and forever.
I appreciate that, but
Daniel can literally be immortal already. So.
I appreciate the optimism, but it's the situation might get worse before it gets better. We were already recovering, and it's as it is. For now, I think the best thing we can do is hide the fact, as long as we can.
At this time, we're largely trying to keep it to Godbounds of this world, because that many angels forced us out very quickly. It might be best to make a coordinated effort to just take it out entirely as quickly as possible. Cilantro is already working to contact the other leaders of the world to make a strike force to destroy the place. And if we can do that before Remy makes contact with anyone, that would likely be best.
I hope it will be that simple, but if Remy manages to contact any of the people here, it's likely word will spread quite fast, and if I'm not the one to say it, well, it'll be less of a civil war and more of a coup.
I see.
So I need you to be certain that Remy, if Remy comes in contact with us, at the end of the day, I will side with my people. And if I outright say it, we have a war. If I don't, well, I think I don't think I'll be around for much longer.
I understand. Robert, I would like to make a quick pit stop before we go back to Kaznia to... Actually, I can just call Reagan Oil Finder on the phone and be like, hey, I need a massive misinformation campaign!
Response. We'll get to that after this conversation, but sure.
Why am I swimming?
It's like,
why aren't you swimming? You had the word to sea.
Fine.
I'm just
you
imagining
can
with
move
your
your person around.
I just imagine with your superhuman body,
actually.
the water's
That's real
just
cool.
boiling.
Oh, that's probably because it's not. Let me fix that. There we go. You should be able to move it around now. Yeah. Yeah, it's new character, new token. I have to do the things again. I forgot about that. But as you're going, look, I'll give it 1 week before I reveal things.
Of course.
Any more than that, and I believe things will be at risk. But it's well, there might be a lot of undead going into the sea. If the people plan to leave and join them, I'm not going to use force to stop them. I know you understand.
I do indeed. I do have a question to re-ask. Previously, you asked me to speak with Remy about making a church here. In the event that the worst should happen, I would like to be able to have a point for us to quickly get here to assist you and your people in the event of an emergency.
Sure. There's plenty of decrepit buildings. If you want to do that. As it's, I guess, since it seems to be my decision now, I have no objections. There's that old church of Maledictus, which is not seen any use. Work will need to be done, but it's something.
Thank you. And I'm sorry for putting you in this situation.
It's a thing that, unfortunately, the state of this world, this situation happens more than it doesn't.
It's unfortunate Remy puts you in this situation.
Yeah.
Well, I know you're new to the group, but they met me in a rather similar one. I made it through that. I probably can make it through this.
Well, if you do need any help,
Thank you.
let me
I
know.
will. Thank you, but well, I believe for now, the best thing we can do is keep it under.
Yeah.
Okay. So, he goes off. And now, if you'll excuse me, I suddenly have much more work to do.
Excuse me.
Of course.
I know, a lot of work, right?
I'm going.
Before we leave, can Chip quickly fix up the church so I can hire some people to sanctify it?
Sure. That's what Chip's doing.
So something I DM'd you, but how feasible is holding a world summit every 6 months with the rate of bullshit happening?
There's a reason Cilantro's an NPC.
Okay. So, question. This is more of a Derek's lack of understanding. Did Damascus say that he was going to reveal Remy turned traitor in a week?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
You said that he would reveal something in a week. Is he going to reveal to his people Remy turned traitor, or?
Yes.
Okay. Then yes, I'm going to need a misinformation campaign to make it seem like there is a false Remy trying to poach people.
Okay. And you ring into Reagan. It's like, saving an entire nation. An interesting prospect. And a costly one.
I am aware.
Pure money isn't. I don't think that's going to be enough right now for something of this scale, but maybe there is something.
What would you like?
Tell me, your current plan is to head over to that island to the north, yes?
Yes.
His name's Island.
Para Island.
Yeah, I know.
Place
Wait,
like
is
that.
Is Island's name middle name Para?
Who knows?
No.
But it's like, as that is the state of things, and you're going to be there in places of that much decay and that much instability. I want some land.
How much land?
Well, a fourth, maybe. Enough to establish myself. I'm sure you can
Fourth.
depose a leader or something.
A fourth of capital L land. The continent.
Oh yeah, we're taking over a good chunk of the island.
I'm sure there's some leader you can depose or something.
Oh, by the way, this is not a private phone call. This is a group call.
I see.
So what land?
We're taking over a quarter of the island, so Reagan can make his own country.
What a good capitalist he is. What a fella.
I cannot guarantee that it will be quick, but I will. Brain, we need words.
Oh,
Word faster.
We will effort to making it happen.
Yes, we will commit to making that happen.
Very well. I'll hold you to that.
You know I don't break my deals.
But neither do I. And I'll head over to Necropolis and do my best. I'm sure no one will need to know about the campaign.
No.
And the call disconnects.
You vastly underestimated how much I intend to use Reagan Oil Finder.
I did, but if you keep giving him shit, eventually he's gonna become too powerful to deal with.
I mean, I'm not opposed to having him as an ally.
That's not how capitalism works, bucko.
It's not.
I'm
He's
against
gonna-
revolution.
He's
Oh,
gonna
jeez.
rock up and hostile take over your whole ass.
not my whole ass.
Yeah, no, it's the whole thing.
It's all fun and games until you dig up some oil.
What about just half an ass?
Capitalism.
Where is? I have the perfect meme for this.
Well,
Where is it? Where is it?
Either way, a deal has been made. And now all you gotta do is find some leader to pose and claim a bunch of land in someone else's name. Easy enough.
I mean, something to think about. Okay, Derek just thought of something. Daniel's not going to put it into practice, but we did promise him land. We did not tell him how long the land would be good for.
wow.
You didn't, but at the same time, if you try to deceive him in the deal, things might happen.
Hell for
I
that.
said Derek thought of something and Daniel's not going to implement it.
Yeah, true.
But we promised him land. We did not agree to defend it for him.
No, you did not. He didn't ask you to either.
Yep. What the fuck is a kilometer?
Either way, so that had been made. What does everyone want to do? I remember some people were talking about stopping somewhere.
We wanted to stop by the ruins to pick up the other talk rock.
Yeah,
Of course.
we're going to have a picnic.
And we're going to talk to Samael and hope to God I don't get smited immediately for being an uncreated.
We just rock up and be like, "What's up, Sammy?"
Oh, it's a no seat.
I'm really curious about that because I assume he's generally keeping tabs
Yes.
on the person he resurrected.
Yeah, and
That's
Samael
all I
will
gotta
be
say.
interesting. Samael will be interesting.
Oh shit. Let me know when we're starting to fly there, because I need to give Piscara some data.
I would say sure, and if there's nothing else you want to do in Necropolis, but yeah.
I'm updating that we now have a church there, but
You spent the money, I assume.
yeah.
Cool.
Piscara. So you previously stated that you have an animosity with angels, yes?
Yes.
Is it all angels or just the fallen angels? The fallen angels being the ones that want to destroy the world.
Does Bhaskara know any other type?
Biscara probably has not been to hell, so I doubt it.
Alright.
So
I assume all angels would want that, so that's their purpose.
So apparently that was not their original purpose. It is the one that a lot of them have decided. We previously worked with an archangel who just wants to fix the world in the natural order and not destroy anything, known as Samael. We are likely to run into him picking up a very powerful divine artifact. He is, I currently believe, unlikely to attack us. Daniel himself is not sure because he doesn't know how Samael is going to react to uncreated Daniel.
True. But he is also aware of uncreated Daniel, given everything.
Yeah. But he is not one that wants to destroy the world. So it is unlikely that we need to fight him at this time.
I shall reserve judgment for when I meet him.
Of course. Robert, you previously stated that I would complete the week of learning when we docked somewhere. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes, that is correct.
Okay. How long would it take for us to get from Necropolis to the ruins?
Enough for that week to pass, if that's where you're going.
No, because I received that book for the fire glyph, and I just need 24 hours to learn that too.
It depends on how much journeying wants to journey.
How much journey do we journey?
Like, because journeying could make it just you're
So
journey is fucking ridiculous, and you could be there in like 4.5 hours. Is my point.
I mean, if I path of racing Dawn and know the path, like, yeah, optimally, like, we could be there as whatever the fastest, stupidest way is.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, it could be, you could go from, you could go 450 miles in like 4.5 hours.
I also want to clarify with my know the path. Anyone who's with us technically sleeps, and also food is counted in too at the exact same time.
Well, yeah, but like the difference being you're not long resting if it only takes 30 minutes. Like that's just if you do.
So yeah, I mean it depends on everybody if we want to go Zoom or if we want to enjoy our time a little bit.
I'm not opposed to just zooming because we have a lot of shit to do, but
and we just long rested.
Yeah.
Derek is asking for the sake of ability gain.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean it's both are one's on turn, one's a constant. Oh, so my constant doesn't matter. So yeah, I mean I'll zoom us.
So
we are zooming.
So yeah, you don't got the 24 then. You got 4.5. Let me actually pull up the ruins. This is like on first maps. Oh, look at that. There's old Daniel.
Why the fuck is the discussion of the empty way in the School of Thought entry?
For a whole lot of words.
And let's bring in a Zoya. Let's bring in Gurgle. Let's bring in an Apophis.
Oh shit.
Samlix, a Daniel, and a Bascara. Oh, let me adjust Bascara so Star can actually see as well, because I need to update Bascara's token with health and all that, but I'll do that when that one takes more time.
Yep.
And you find, you hightail it back to you hightail it back to the ruins.
Ah, fairy darkness. Love it.
Oh, I can see.
If
you have dark vision.
If someone wants to, light things up, they can, but yeah.
It's not in any of my Godbound powers, but would it be reasonable
to miracle in like fire, like torches around?
I was gonna say just like suspend a ball of fire in Baskara's hand?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not
I'd
going to
say
make
I'm-
you spend a full effort for miracling that in. Just do one for the scene.
Yeah,
Nope.
that is actually an ability of the Cinnabar Order, so I'll do the same.
Is it?
All right. Now let me token emit light. Let's just make it 30 feet, I guess.
Unfortunately, I don't breathe the bright stuff.
There we go.
I'm finally a normal person that needs to, see, eat, and breathe, sleep.
Ew.
I know, right?
Kind of cringe.
Oh yeah, and through the vision, you would have you would know it's around. You would know its location, right? The shard, I mean.
Whose
Or-
vision?
We did look back in time for that.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
I would think so, right?
So, yes.
It would be around here. I know there's lighting and all that, but it's near the back. It's a kind of distinct looking area.
You'll know it when you see it.
Mm-hmm.
But you should be free to move around and all that.
I am apparently not generating light.
No.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot to make you do it too. Let me fix that.
I was wondering why I was in pure darkness.
I thought you had dark vision, or maybe
I
not.
can cast dark vision, but I'm also creating fire for others.
Actually,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I have dark vision.
Can you see?
You might, if you can see by default, it's because one of your words lets you.
Okay, then no. I do not have vision of the dark.
Oh, okay.
Don't
I'm
I
also like-
generate light?
You could.
You can choose to. It's an on-off switch.
Sure,
I-
fine.
I
Let's do
cannot
it. Where's
proceed
everybody
down here.
else?
Oops.
My
David.
eyes!
What do you mean your eyes? What's wrong with your
Uh,
eyes?
Miles is turning on Godlight.
Oh, Jesus.
His light is just, yeah. But as you're doing
Down
it,
here.
that I realize the map is not perfect. It's through here.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay. I'll come back up.
Yeah, you
Oh.
can.
hello.
Stop going
It's
through me.
near the back. Pappas.
Mhm.
You feel a sense of, you feel a chill down your spine and a sense of anticipation.
Robert, can I ready an action to tackle Apophis?
Uh-oh.
We literally told him to come here and eat.
No, we told him that we're getting the shard, and then we told Faust we will wait until the summit decides whether or not to eat the shard. We're just here to collect it.
All right.
I mean,
So Aaron doesn't know
I
that.
bought-
it.
I brought this gingham blanket for nothing. I thought we were having a picnic.
We can have a picnic, just not on a shard.
I don't understand why we can't have a picnic with the shard.
So last time he
I
ate-
understand.
Last time he ate a shard, it kind of broke the world worse. So we're waiting for a world summit before letting him eat another shard.
Okay, but what if somebody else eats the shard?
That's why we are going to have it.
That's why. So who's having the shard? We rock,
If-
paper, scissoring.
If the world summit agrees to it, Apophis will be eating the shard because he is already attuned to the shard's power.
I was gonna say, but he kind of broke the word more. What if it was just him? What if somebody else didn't break the word?
So it is because this shard contains part of the soul of the old god of this world. So eating him kind of fucks with the world since he more or less owned the world. So anyone eating him would likely break the world.
It is not a question of how much one individual is of Bixian. It's how much of Bixian is back acting amongst the world.
Ooh, there's an interesting thought.
Is it?
I have a message for Robert.
The effect is one of breadth, not one of depth, I think is the implication.
There we go. Yeah, thing. There we go. So it's like in the back here. There's a little outcropping. I mean, I'll just answer this outright. If you have words associated with it,
I know that. I know that.
he'd have to go to one and figure things out.
I see.
I'm not gonna just outright answer. But in the back here, you sense a immense tug in the area back here. You know it's here, Apophis.
Mhm. I am gonna walk up to it, like up to where it's buried.
Okay. You see a, like you see a patch of dirt that seems to be patted down, trying to look as level as possible. It's rather loose.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna while everyone's here, I'm gonna go ahead and dig it up.
Right. As you start clawing at it, your hands morph into more draconic aspects with a sense of desperation that doesn't seem to be entirely your own. And in a lead lead box with that's just reverberating with sound, you feel it.
I'm gonna pick it up, and it feels like there's almost a thread coming off of a couple of my draconic claws and slowly wrapping its way around the lead thing as I just, with two of them, pierce into the lead and open it.
Oh, hey, let me just do the music. There we go. As you hear the siren song of the music box.
Oh boy.
Oh, I do crush that fucking music box.
Alright,
There's
let me just
technically
look.
3.
Yeah, we kind of put it in a box, in a box, in a box.
Yeah.
And I'm doing all 3 of them.
But yep, the music stops abruptly, and you are holding the shard in your hand. Would you like to consume it?
Apophis is sort of
It's a new
standing there.
day.
Apophis is touching at it. They're not physical, but it's sort of grasping at the shard, and his
Daniel-
nostrils flare, and he gives a look of let's call it hunger.
Daniel is
And then he
staring you
hands it
down in
to,
the eyes.
and then he's gonna hand it over to probably Daniel.
That is definitely a treasure.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, I'm keeping my eyes on it, but it wouldn't do to upset the Litas again.
Yes, we barely got out of it last time.
Maybe things would be different.
That is what an addict says. I pat him on the shoulder and walk away. Pardon me?
But you don't want to let go of the shard, but it is firmly in your grasp. You are not consuming it, but you feel almost bound to it.
Oh, I can't let go of it?
You can with spirit save.
Oh.
Alright.
You let go of it, afraid of the control it seems to have over you.
Zoya,
Hmm?
it might be best for you to hold on to the shard as I have the cherubim. It would likely not be best for them to be near each other.
Oh shit,
Probably.
yeah.
Oh wait, there's another thing about it I forgot.
So I'm gonna add that to.
Wait,
You can
hold on. As you're
Should I-
picking it up, I would like a spirit save, Zoya.
The fuck?
Remember how Chip was the one who was carrying them.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
shit.
You already said
Well.
it. Too late.
Yep.
Where's
To
the?
be fair, Daniel didn't know.
Yeah.
It was thoroughly out of sight, out of mind on my part.
It's been
Hold
so
on.
long since we've interacted with these damn things.
It has.
What does it do?
How do you do
The only time
save-
I've held one is when I ate it.
Yeah.
Click the die next to spirit under saving throws.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to look up my luck abilities in the event of an emergency.
60. You feel it clawing into your mind and almost taking something out, but you manage to shut the door.
Fuck out of here.
It may
Alright.
be wise for us to resume the previous state of affairs with ferrying this.
Would
With
I put
Chip.
that? Would I
Ch-
put that in the artifacts? It's a.
For now, we're gonna give it to. Well, actually, that is a good point. We need to give it to Chip because it can't go to hell with us.
Chip,
The
Chip is. Yeah, Chip is here.
Yeah, the shards of Bixine can't leave the world, if I recall.
That is true.
And Chip can't. And no one is currently controlling Chip, so have
And-
Chip hold the talk rock.
As you
Wow.
say, bring it back to the old state of things, he grabs a bit of rock and it changes into something like clay, and he fashions it into a little fez with large metal frame.
What happened to the flesh hat?
Oh, flesh, he says, almost with a mournful expression.
No, what happened to its old flesh hat? Did it get destroyed or something?
Flesh doesn't stay good forever.
I can change that. We'll deal with that later.
He looks a bit happy. He looks happy at the prospect of having flesh that does not go bad.
Bhaskara looks mortified.
Trust me, it's easier to just go with it than
Eh.
try to argue.
Zoya, do you give up the shard?
Sawyer's gonna sigh and.
Who put hot potato with this damn thing?
I know, it's
if only
like-
we remembered ahead of time.
I thought that we previously had Chip holding on to it just to prevent Faust from reading our minds.
No, the reading was because of the hat, funnily enough.
Gurgle's kind of tempted to just eat the shard.
What the fuck?
Are you
It's
actually?
Gurgle is, but Gurgle's watching how careful everyone is. And so I think for now, Gurgle's gonna do his best to behave.
Oh my god.
But Gurgle's definitely eyeing it a little bit.
Semlix is just vibing, but best believe if this were the other campaign, Tavworks probably would be killing everybody else trying to get his hands on that.
Probably. You don't have to give it up.
It has
But-
the least corruptive power against Chip.
Yeah, but I don't like how everybody is looking at this thing.
Doctor
So,
said brain no good, so can't hurt. Shard no hurt.
Did you just say doctor said brain no good?
So charge can't hurt.
So shard can't hurt.
Oh,
Why is he rotating?
I think it's appropriate.
At this time, it might be safest to leave it with Chip.
It's safest to leave it with this?
And Chip
You
is just
would
sort of
be-
vibing, doing a little dance.
He is normally a massive, chaotic goofball. It is actually scary when he gets serious.
And as you say that, wait, hold on. I have the dance. I just need to get the GIF. It's come on. There's gotta be. Here we go. Here it is. Here's the image. Let me just post it into the Godbound chat. As Chip is doing this. Just and then as you say it's scary, as you say it's scary when he gets serious, he just sort of stops for a moment, looks at you. Those shards were very close to destroying the world. Who's to say they haven't already? And then he resumes dancing.
Who?
Case in point.
What have I gotten myself into?
Madness. Welcome to
What?
the party. I don't know a lot about your country, but this side of the world is heavy on the chaos.
Mismatched Memories needs a theme song, and I'm thinking of it.
So Zoya, it's your choice. Do you want to give it to this madman?
Zoya's going to smack her forehead with the hand and shake her head.
Yep, that's an
Always,
appropriate response.
always you guys.
Yeah.
Why is it always you 7?
So it's a good reference.
Thought you were referring to Lovecrafts, but either's true.
I kind of want to keep it.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna
it's-
ask you to do some spirit saves every now and again, but that's perfectly fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
So, what's this thing called?
Shard of Bixian.
Oh, that's not how I spelled Shard of Bixian.
But yeah, so you pocket it, and it seems to be whispering to you every now and again, but you're able to keep them under wraps for now.
I know that I'm not getting the talk rock back anytime soon, but would I get resistance to being able to ignore Pertinax previously?
It's a different kind of influence. Pertinax is malicious. This is just different.
I see.
Like, it's not like it's trying to control you and trying to influence you. It just is.
Oh, what's that one series, analog horror?
It's just really into that one book
Mhm,
that somebody
mhm.
made about like networking. What was it called? How to Eat Rocks and Influence People.
The
What?
fuck?
You never heard of How to Make Friends and Influence People?
No.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. My bad. That one missed.
I was gonna say I have actually heard of that. So
Thank
I
you.
don't analog horror.
I'll look into it. I kind of like it. I like analog horror. They're fun.
I'll get the Mandela catalog with the alternates
No.
where they will speak knowledge you don't want to know to drive you nuts.
Nice. Sounds fun.
Perhaps. But either way, you're back in the ruins, and as you were walking over there, you would have seen the Guardian just sort of looking
Mhm.
a bit. He's trying to do his job as a guardian to the gateway, but as you walk over, it's very obvious. Instead of his stoic expression, he's almost shaking.
Oh. Wait, is it back?
No, he's this way.
Ah, okay.
You're going the right way.
Yeah, Viscara, you would see an angel ravager, the kind you know as enforcers that are particularly bloodthirsty and
Well, I'm sure gonna ready an attack.
Hello
Um,
again. How are you?
Before y'all, because you came in like right behind me.
Yeah.
As soon as Baskara sees this, her hands are gonna like just light up in flames, like covered in flames.
You're like, I know about my brethren. I hate them as much as you do.
You
Winks
okay?
very suspiciously.
You okay? You
No,
said he was.
even remotely. I'm sure you know why. It's. I'm
Is it
sure.
Remy?
Said Remy.
Damn it, Remy.
I'm sure Samael has some words. It's rather heartbreaking to see try to preserve things and then seeing the decay happen regardless of your actions.
Yes. Oh yeah. Do I feel the pull of a night road since we're literally
Oh,
next to the
yes.
fucking thing?
No, it's very obvious. I didn't mention it because y'all already know about it, but absolutely you do.
I would like to spend time studying the feeling of night road.
Okay.
The feeling?
The
Get
feeling of night
vibe.
road.
You would already be sure. It's already kind of intrinsic, but you can absolutely can do that.
Well, it's bound. It's in the word for uncreated, but as you said, I'm not fully linked to it. I don't have that ability.
Yeah, that's good. This is a step then. Okay, you can try to get familiar with the feeling. It'll give you advantage if you're trying to just determine things, or not advantage, but give you some pluses.
Yes, I would like to learn how to sense night road.
Okay, you can spend some time trying to do that if you want to spend like a day here or something.
Yeah. After we
just
talk to Samael, because that's kind of an important thing.
Yeah, I'm looking for. I know I had Samael's picture here. Yeah, I'm just trying to find. I thought it was. I had it under maps for some reason. Nope, I didn't.
I'm gonna
I'm
say
gonna.
just
It's
how
under
many. Sorry.
sorry, real quick. Important NPCs, night roads, health.
Yeah, no, I
sources.
found him. But I'm gonna share the image with everyone who hasn't seen him before.
Also, because you did not mention this angel, I'm gonna
I
say
said we would meet other angels. I just brought up Samael by name because I actually don't know this angel's name.
just
I'm
how
pretty sure
many.
that's Sephiroth with crossed with Genova.
Yes.
It probably is. It was. This image is like one of the first ones I got. This is from like session 3.
Just how many angels do you expect me to play nice with?
Well, we don't expect to be here very often, so. Currently, I only know of 2. I cannot guarantee about future state, but I only know 2.
Who just joined?
Hello? Goodbye.
I don't know.
They
I
also
thought
left
Basil
They
for a
also
split
left.
second.
Oh, did they want to watch?
They connected
What?
they disconnected as quickly as they connected.
Probably wrong Discord then. It happens
Probably.
sometimes. Either way. So, you want to go down and talk to Samael?
Yep.
All right. Let me change the map again. And I think a change of music is appropriate.
Jesus.
As we go through the gate, Daniel's just gonna be like, "Welcome to hell."
This one's called Weight of the World. Maybe it's good. And this sounds fine. Yep.
We are in the safe part of hell, which is an oxymoron.
You are in the one safe part of it. Yep. You go down into the road. Oh, important thing. Zoya,
Hmm.
as you descend, you feel the pull of the shard just sort of stops once you enter the road. It doesn't seem to be on your person.
Oh.
Well,
That's oh boy.
Do you go back and look for it?
you guys.
Yeah.
You guys, I hate to break the news, but I don't
it's
feel the shard.
no
on me.
longer appropriate song. Let me change that. Got too hopeful.
So,
What kind of vibe are you going for, Robert?
Somber.
Leaves on the vine.
I mean, I can
That's
do
not
it
as much.
directly from YouTube now, so if you got recommendations, I'm all ears.
Not passing the vibe check.
DM, yeah. I'll let you take a listen, then you can determine.
All right, cool.
of the vine.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's not so much somber as it is just devastatingly sad.
I know.
Yeah.
You got, dang, fam, you got the whole Discord crying.
Yeah, I don't want sad. I want just like contemplative. Yeah, this works. This is good. Let me put that into here.
I would recommend a group, but they're all numbers.
That's
No, they're literally just zeros and ones.
I see. Here we
Gross.
go.
Also, I believe that's called binary.
There we go.
They
All right.
are binary.
So, as you go, I assume you go back looking for the shard.
Oh, yeah.
It's just kind of there on the floor. It didn't seem to come with you into the night road.
Oh, that's right. I got to stay behind.
I'm going to ask the angel what their name is.
Elid.
Can you keep an eye on the shard while we're in hell?
Should we bury it again?
We're gonna be in hell for like maybe an hour.
If it was safe here,
All right.
as long as it was.
We have defeated a lot of security mechanisms for it.
Yeah, but we also specifically hid it here because Enid was here.
Okay.
Wait, Elid. Is it Elid or Enid? I'm checking.
ELID.
Elid, okay.
Eli.
Yeah, we specifically hid it here because Elid was here to help protect it.
Okay.
Like, if something is to go terribly wrong, I'm sure Samael, I'll have be in contact with him and you can run back, but I assume it won't be long.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Yeah, sure, I'll watch over it.
Thank you.
Right. And then as you descend further into hell, you go through the labyrinths, you find yourself face to face with Samael for the first time in a long time.
Hello again.
Oh, yes. Hello. It's I have a good guess why you're here.
Yes.
Just yeah.
There's no point acting coy. He knows we know.
Honestly.
Robert, the being in hell doesn't affect me having eaten one, does it?
Oh no, you just have it.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it's a different scenario entirely.
Okay. That's kind of what I figured, but
yeah,
I didn't know whether it was gonna be. I didn't think it was gonna like disappear or make me sick.
Oh
to my
no,
stomach,
absolutely
but
not. It's
was
hard
gonna be
to
like-
separate that at this point. So.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I did have the thought of him just walking into an invisible wall and just going, "Bip."
Nope, he's not. Nope.
Well, if that happens, then you might as well just leave me alone with the talk rock.
You might as well. But either way, come back.
You would not
and
be
like-
left unattended with the talk rock.
That's
Well-
fair. Anyway, we all know Sabael knows why we're here.
Yep. Well, I'm sure you have. Sure you have questions, things you wish to know. Not really a point to hiding things anymore.
I had questions for him, but now my mind has gone blank. What memories did Remy have that were lost to change them so dramatically?
have memories of the past, memories of who they are, what formed them, but not removing the motivation is the best way I can say it. Everything up until they met you, or your predecessor.
Hmm.
Which is, a lot of beings don't really have motives, they just want to see things burn. And Remy came into contact with one of them. Well, a few of them. But at the end of the day, this is not Remy's fault. It's not yours, it's mine.
This is
That's-
going to be a loaded question, but do you have any qualms against us terminating Remy?
Ah,
No, I don't.
I wasn't ready. So
I-
it doesn't speak, but I wasn't ready. Fuck.
When I formed Maledictus, when I forced him into lichdom, the goal was to preserve the balance of death. He failed due to the weight I placed upon him and brought things that much closer to the edge. Remy was a second attempt, and Remy succeeded in restoring that for a time. And now we're here. The exact same situation, sending someone to gods without any of my regard to how it would affect them. Letting them free, but not giving them the resources they need. Just another failure in a long line from the old gods, I suppose.
You may be a god, but that does not make us omnipotent.
No. The only one who was, let it happen.
Loaded statement there.
Incredibly so.
And going to disregard all of it. Given both our knowledge as a group that Remy shares, do you have an angel you can spare to guard the engine of death until we can deal with Remy?
Most of mine are bound here as my own. Honestly, the only one I can think of is Elid. He was the guardian of the gateway, and he was the only one who didn't descend with us. I believe we'll be able to hold things off from the other end well enough, but he can be sent over to there, yes.
Okay. And as a safety precaution, we will also, with your permission, we will close this side of the gate and have it locked until it is safe for Elid to return.
I don't know if it's safe to close this gate. A lot of other gates are more unnatural, bound. This one's not. We didn't come
Oh.
across the road and we didn't come across this road and just decide to put a shrine here. The placement's very deliberate.
Oh. Hmm. Hmm.
For the idiots in the room,
All the idiots.
So when you create a
me-
paradise,
Mm-hmm.
you have to create a fixed entry point. This is the fixed point to hell.
I see.
Ah. No wonder it's so warm and cozy.
But yes, I believe sealing it's out of the question. As of now. But I've asked this of you before, but I want to know based on everything that's happened. Because now I no longer have a right to judge this and determine this, because it's been very, very clear that I am a poor judge of character and an even worse god.
You are overloaded beyond measure.
No.
Do not put too much strain on yourself for this. It is just as much as our failure for not keeping an eye on Remy. You cannot be expected. You are already holding the weight of hell. You should
This
not be
is
expected to
not
hold the weight of other worlds as well.
this is not the first failure, Daniel. Not even close. Anyways, the question.
I would say right now you're doing a pretty damn good job of being
Keeping
a
things
great,
from falling apart.
Yeah.
Gurgle's gonna give 2 thumbs up.
He'll chuckle and say, when you break something, it is only right to try to keep it together, I suppose, but that's beside the point. With everything you've seen, the state of everything, do you think Faust is the biggest threat?
No.
I agree.
I believe the biggest threat to all of us is whatever's at the South Pole.
I feel like everything in this world is trying to destroy it, so it's wondering what the flip
It's-
is stopping them from working together.
Spite,
Probably.
pride.
I want to destroy the world with a nuke. I want to destroy the world with a hammer. I hate you.
You also
Pretty
need
much.
to remember pride. So in this scenario, as an example, this is not my actual motive. I want to be the one to destroy the world. My motives are more important than your motives to destroy the world, so I will be the one to destroy it.
It's like,
Not if I destroy you first.
but
Just kidding. My
some-
character's
you
If
think-
you want to destroy the world anyways, what's the nice?
Mortal, like it or not, we are mortals, and mortals are not logical.
They're flawed.
I swear, sometimes Tavorks made more sense.
it's like, either way, as it is right now, being at the South, if you find your way there, talk to them.
Talk to the creature?
I have not been there, as I cannot, and what happens there is outside my reach, but I feel the pull. It's the same the same pull of an omnipotent god that's among you now. But if there's one thing I can give Bixian, he always had a reason, and he always knew what was going on.
I
Think
am
on
aware. Sorry.
Think on that.
I am aware that you gave Remy something that would allow them to talk to you. Are you able to make another one for emergencies or for like interacting with whatever's at the South Pole?
Remy was a special case. It's a lot of the talking was because I had a part of their soul and was a key piece of that puzzle. And truth be told, I don't really want to talk to what's down there either. I'm afraid it would infuriate me and I'd lose what sense of judgment and sanity I have left.
Understandable.
But As it is, I'm resigning myself from trying to meddle in affairs for now. I'll just try to keep things as stable here as I can.
Well, you know far more than any of us, so please do not be surprised if we come to ask for counsel.
Don't know what I can offer, but sure.
Well, you've already stopped us from destroying the world a few times, so
Well, with failure comes experience, as they say.
I don't know what face Daniel's going to make at that, because Daniel has his own interpretation of that. Like, Daniel has a mentality of, I have fucked up severely, so I know the feeling, but I also don't know the feeling of the scale of whatever fuck up Samael has done, so.
True.
Let's go with a mixed, confused, and understanding expression.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone would like to do? Oh.
Oh, yes. Do you know anything about the engine that Remy is now near and controlling?
I can't say I do. It's a lot of the engines were mostly Dixian's domain, with the exception of a few.
I see. Well, I do appreciate it.
Of course.
Let us know if there's anything you need.
It's I will, but as it is right now, I don't know what there is to do or what can be done. As you you know, as you crawl back from the depths, you find yourself back with the shard in tow. It is, it appears to be on a little a makeshift platform of stones being watched over vigilantly. It is in full view of all of you. What will you do?
Zoya's gonna go and pick it up.
Anyone else going for it, or just Zoya?
I believe it was previously discussed that Zoya will be holding on to it for now.
Oh, that's
Is
fine.
Zoya
I was just wondering. Could I have another one? Because you're picking it up again, and there's been some time that's passed.
Don't fuck up. I fucked up.
Okay.
Hold
Interesting.
on.
Interesting.
Wait,
Very.
wait. Can I use my Frey die?
No.
No. The phrase is something different.
Robert, can I miracle cast Spun Fortune? Commit effort for the scene. Another person rerolls a roll you are aware they just made.
If you want to miracle that in, sure.
So I was
It
going to
shall be
roll a one.
so.
It'd be really funny if Zoya rolled a.
No, I rolled that.
Okay.
Well,
it's good I
I
was
don't-
changing the music. Let me
Fuck, you
find
guys.
something very appropriate.
What was that? Fucked up.
All right. You know what? This is probably. Yeah, I use this sometimes. This works. So, as you hold the shard and look into it, it starts tearing into you. Wait,
Mm-hmm.
your thing has been acknowledged, Trevor.
Okay.
So yeah, you can get ready to do that if you want.
Yep.
But Zoya just sort of stands there blankly, no expression, just sort of staring off into space. As Zoya,
Mm-hmm.
you see a lot of things all at once. You see a collection of eyes. You find yourself bound in chains, and you see what looks to be fire.
Okay.
Let me just roll this really quick.
Okay. What kind of fire? Is it fire that I'm immune to, or no?
It seems to be fire born of decay more than anything else, and
Is this anything I can feel happening, or is it like completely separate
it's
from?
you can feel like I don't know if you'd be able to feel this. This is more like affecting Zoya than affecting the shard, if that makes sense.
Okay.
This could have. Oh, that's not that bad. This could have gone a lot worse. Zoya, you
Mhm.
take 10 damage. That's actually pretty good for the dice I rolled. So
Am I like able to have like a little bit of control of myself?
yeah, you can try to let it go again or control over it again.
Can I try to have control over it again?
Sure. You know the drill.
Hmm.
As as you feel it take a piece of you, you're not sure you'll get back. You find yourself back in this realm.
Okay. I just put it in my pocket.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
So-
act like nothing happened.
Are you all right? Oh, no, I wouldn't have been able to feel it. So the only thing I would have seen was Zoya looking blankly forward into the gem,
For like a minute.
which honestly is a relatable mood.
Yeah. So are you not gonna question it, or are you gonna?
I'm regretting my decisions.
I mean, I would actually no. I am curious. What did you see in there?
Interesting things. Just
All right, very
interesting.
very specific. Understood.
That's
Just
fine.
I am greatly regretting my choice to follow you all.
oh,
Yeah, welcome to the group.
As you
I
return,
regret that too.
as you return, Chip is still kind of dancing around. It's like, shard is nibbly, isn't it?
it
Did the
does.
shard
What?
nibble?
It's a give it like a nibble.
No more than normal nibbling. He
Nibbling.
continues dancing. Nope, not this one. It sucks none of these have. I need to get my playlist sorted. Oh, whatever. Here we go. This is fine. Probably.
Is
Yeah,
it
it's good enough.
No.
So. Yeah, nibble. Mubble nibbles sometimes.
Who?
Mubbles Gate.
Oh,
You want to meet Mubble? I thought you met Mubble.
I don't
want
think we need to
Mubble
meet
Gate.
Mobile right now.
Okay.
Nice.
Thank you. Gurgle's gonna look around and ask everyone if he was alone and thinking that it was a little warm where they just were.
Yes, it was hell.
Fire
It
is
felt
hot
quite good.
sometimes.
Gurgle's gonna that explains it.
It felt really nice for me. Sorry.
I'm indifferent. I don't really feel.
Ew. No, you feel a lot of emotions.
I feel emotions. I don't
Definitely feel.
physically feel.
So you cannot say that you don't feel.
As you say that, Chip walks over and just pokes you once.
I smack him in return.
Oh my god.
Like
Like-
I smack his hand. I meant to say.
I was like, wait a minute,
Across
wait a
the
minute. You
face.
gotta roll for strength. Got a
Like-
strength check right there.
I feel. And he just sort of walks off.
I don't drink, but damn, do I need a drink. That's Daniel saying that in character.
I see. I was like,
So,
oh.
Uh,
I was like, I need this. Oh yeah, cilantro getting the people.
excellent.
A lot of them make fast go.
Make fast go?
It means that they're collecting quickly.
oh, wait until you meet his sister.
Cilantros?
No,
Cilantro's a sister.
Chip's his sister.
Yeah, we've met her. She's
No,
back in
not-
Casnia.
Yeah, but I'm saying to Vescara. Vescara.
Cara.
We're gonna need more ale for that meeting.
Is cilantro having the meeting? I thought. Oh, my sister cilantro. Okay.
No,
No,
No.
absolutely not.
God damn it. No.
Chip, your sister.
I refuse.
Your sister, Lovecraft.
Oh,
She loved crack?
No.
When
sometimes.
I mean, yes, but when Godie's name is vocally pronounced, it's all silent. So it's Lovecraft.
Craft.
You know how English has a lot of letters that are silent? Godey is a name composed entirely of those silent letters.
Because they hate us.
No, because Chip
No,
hates us.
because they're Lovecraft. They're crazy.
You know how Chip spelled, of course, but I do think a reminder is in order.
Yeah, we saw how goatee is spelled for fish.
Yeah, no, they're both named. There's Fish and Chip. There's
Spelled
others
the same,
as well.
pronounced differently.
No,
Why do I
it's
get
spelled
the feeling?
differently.
Why did I get the feeling that all the men in the family are named after food, and then all the women in the family are just sounds?
Well, we'll have to meet more to find out.
You will have to meet more to find out.
How many more are there?
Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
family.
Think of it like Nurse Joy.
It's
There's
a
a
big
lot of 'em.
family.
That's infinite.
There's a lot.
Yes.
Of them.
It's like yeah, and he's just going through it. Ooh, I got family. Your sister Jazz. And he's just sort of wandering around a bit.
Is his sister Jazz
What the
TJZ?
hell? Chip, quit getting long.
He takes
defying
he
laws of
takes-
physics.
long strides.
Are we technically in the bounds of our country yet?
I think the ruin is like ever so slow.
I believe it's in the frontier. Is technically
Like I think
ruined.
it's on the border. I'm checking. It is barely in yours. Barely.
Oh, good. Reminder to me to make this place a secret church.
Yeah, like this. It's like right on the border. If you go through the hills, you'll make it into the fractured lands. Like it's exceptionally close. And if you go a bit, you're gonna get close to frontier.
Oh yeah. So Rika's reset my staff. Yes.
You didn't you spend a bunch of money to just get your church, and wasn't that only like 4 hours ago?
Yeah.
I can do it. So I can do 10 wealth and 6 wealth, and I thought I previously allocated that back when we were at the coronation. It's just that it never got spent.
No, but didn't you just spend it? That's my point.
No.
You just spent it to make a church. You just
Yeah.
made
Yeah.
a church.
Yes, but I thought I allocated that money back
Previously?
at the coronation. Yeah, I thought I spent that, gave it to Damascus, and then he was like, "I'll have to talk to our new leader before I can make you a church."
So what you're saying is you invested and the church is just
Oh, if
finally
you
built.
invested in it prior, that's a different scenario entirely.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
Okay, so
I'll
you
give
previously
you
had
the
set
benefit
it
of the, I'll give
aside.
you the benefit of the doubt here and say you did. Sure.
Okay.
Or just find the coronation episode.
Yeah. Because
Keep in
eventually I
mind,
want
you
to.
can pay for churches, but getting followers here is a different matter entirely.
Oh, I don't. I believe we previously had a conversation of secret church.
Yeah.
Where this is like a church for us, but it's like no followers are permitted to be here except for us and
like-
maybe our priest.
Yeah, like establishing followers and getting dominion from them is a separate matter entirely, but building the church is a monetary and like time-based thing.
Yeah. Like eventually I want to have a secret church here for emergency measures.
Yeah.
An emergency church.
But sure, you can do that. That's fine if you want to spend money to do that. You might need it to be in. I don't know if it can be like on top of the night road. It might have to be like around it because that area is kind of divinely occupied is the proper term, I suppose.
Yeah. I wasn't going to place it right on top, but like right next to it, like hey, some motherfucker is fucking with something they shouldn't. Let's raid their ass.
You can certainly have it be like a gatehouse or something. That's perfectly within your realm to do.
A gate. Oh, sorry, I heard the wrong thing.
Are we
I heard
underground?
gatehouse.
Are we
It's
underground or in a building?
the best way to say it is like the side of a mountain.
Okay.
So it's
'cause
like you're level with sea level, but you're not necessarily, above ground.
See that.
You're in.
like
You're. It's in the middle of a mountain. That's the best way I can describe it.
Oh,
Okay,
it's my every
'cause,
Minecraft house.
Yep, it's
I-
basically that.
Yeah, so what I wanted to do is like make this like the secret buried tunnels in the church that only
Secret
we can
tunnels.
access.
Secret
tunnels.
tunnels.
You'd need to get some people here to work on it, and I'm just gonna assume Chip is with you, so that'll be a like thing you can do with some time and money. Sure.
And then I have my priest to help us thingolate it.
Yeah, sure. It's not going to be ready like in an hour, but they can start work on that. That's fine.
What
Okay.
is a thingolate? Thingolate?
I mean, we do have other things that we need to do too, so we can leave Chip and the priests here.
Yeah. Let's just say minor time skip for like give some people the leaders some time to get there. Is there anything just very minor? They're hauling ass, so it'll probably be like a day because a lot of them have ways to fast travel and some of them are fairly close. Who all do you want to go to it?
Go to this church.
No, to the to meet Cilantro.
I'll go.
Everybody.
I will be. Well, Chip can stay behind because one, Chip can talk to Cilantro at any time, and two, Brea's not here.
I meant in terms of world
Oh!
leaders. Like I thought Cilantro was going to take care of it, but you
Oh,
can. If,
everyone, all
okay,
world leaders we can get.
So who I said, everybody.
I see.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I will be just a second as well. A very very small second.
Got a big second.
Was everybody in the club getting tipsy?
Can I get my 10 health back? Can I take like a small nap?
Why are we getting tipsy?
Okay,
mean,
cool.
I
So-
mean,
If it's taking a day, we could technically long rest while we wait, or you could.
I could take a short rest.
Yep. It's
But how many more times is it going to try to nibble you while you do?
that's a very good question. I wonder.
Did you just roll a spirit save?
Yeah, I just rolled like 2, 3,
Yeah, well.
3.
now
Well,
it's
3 because you had to
another
redo one.
24 hours.
You redid one like with the help of something, so you rolled 2 is the best way to say it.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi, welcome back.
I heard rolls. Do I need to help somebody re-roll?
Not yet. But we're gonna we can burn a bit of time. Is there anything anyone wants to do? Just like a day or so.
I'm going to read my new spell book.
Okay, sure. That's fine. If assuming no one else wants to do anything and we could just like skip over it. Zoya,
Yes.
you've already done a couple rolls for today, so
Can I at
just
least
two.
get just two? Two what? Two.
two of
rolls.
the yeah.
Fuck.
Okay.
You can, but can
Barely.
we do that off screen? Please.
Yes,
Dog
of course.
the nibbles. Congrats.
No nibbles day, but can I get my 10 health back?
Oh yeah, you're resting. Of course. This is a full day.
Gurgle's gonna whittle. Does anyone have anything that they want from Gurgle? Like, does anyone want like any like minor like gifts that we want, or like quote unquote table settings we want for this meeting that's coming up?
I was thinking it would be off screen because I thought, other
Yeah,
players didn't really want to do the summit, which is fine.
I'm fine
So-
with summoning, but other people don't like long talks.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
little
no, so
long.
we're gonna do it off screen and just they're gonna kind of tell you the result. You can talk to specific NPCs if you want, like after it, but Solange's gonna handle it, like in terms of gameplay.
Intro.
Yes.
Okay, so Chip gets a little ding and it's like, and he's like, "Good news! You can nibble back." A lot of them were okay with nibble. Nosgrat really wanted nibble. Faust reluctantly wanted nibble. Morris conceded neutral nibble. Pseudo neutral nibble. And Draco didn't want nibble, but outvoted.
Yeah, fair.
And then, of course, we voted in favor of Nibble.
Yeah, very outvoted.
You gonna nibble?
I will nibble.
Not
Are you at-
Apophis.
I thought we were going for Apophis, but
I didn't know, but you know what? I didn't know because Chip is telling me this.
I believe it was discussed at the end of last session.
that I'm eating.
Yes.
Yeah.
If Zoya chooses to eat, that's gonna change things dramatically, but we could. Apophis is kind of ate it in a special way, but if you're just eating it as is, that could have some effects, which might be interesting.
What is Apophis gonna do as he sees Zoya bring this up to her mouth?
And eat it. Just
That's
chuck it all
not.
in.
I'm gonna try to prevent that.
Someone beat you to it. Time stops for some time.
Oh,
Well,
jeez.
okay. Oh, okay. I see.
Someone else did it. It was not an NPC.
Yeah, because it was fucking Derek,
Right?
Yeah, there's no point hiding it.
the
I
Time
already
Lord.
Right.
Well-
I'm gonna.
Well, it's because Chip was like very confusing. He
Well,
said I could nibble back, and it nibbled at me.
That's true. Chip doesn't really like to speak super clearly.
Yeah, how the fuck am I supposed to know? It bit me. It
Because
bit
we
me first. It bit me first.
previously talked about Apophis having already.
It's all good. It's all good. The shard is in Daniel's hands as time resumes. I assume that's all you're doing, right?
Yep, and I'm holding it out to Apophis in a death grip.
While you're holding it, you know the drill.
Yep.
As Zoya, as because time continued, Zoya's like, I was
You're just
confused.
nibbling on air now. It's weird.
I'm going to use my word of time to autocomplete that as 13.
Time gives you a
Not
roll.
time, luck. I meant luck.
Okay,
Like time.
fair enough. Sure. Apophis,
Mm-hmm.
the shard is calling to you.
All right, just a double check because my brain space. Did we off screen that
Yes.
people are okay? Okay.
Well,
Yep.
Some were a lot of neutrals, some okays, one no.
Which one was the one no?
Damascus.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
Actually, you
Okay.
said Dratho. You never said which Dratho.
It was Damascus. It was Damascus.
I'm going to reach out and take the shard from Daniel's hand. And again, you see the same sort of shifting as steel scales are just sort of rippling into and out of existence along my whole hand that's holding it. And Apophis sort of stares at it intently for a while as you see these little threads start wrapping around it more and more. And he doesn't go to like eat it, but it is consumed in his hand somehow.
You're unraveling it.
It's the dark
It's
purple
almost-
corruption almost so coalesces into what looks like chains, and then the chains wrap around Apophis's arm and then just sort of fade into him, and you're left with a celestial shard. Apophis, there's a thing I look in Roll20. You just gained that.
Let's see. In Roll20, let me pull up my
under
character
reverse
sheet.
moon. It's under reverse moon powers. You can add that in.
Let me find this.
It should be at the very top. I'll move it.
Oh, okay, I might have. Oh yeah, here it is. I rolled. I had already scrolled down too far to see it. Oh,
I think it's time for the first one, don't you? Do you want to share it with the class? You can, or you can.
Not yet.
I see.
Yeah, I'm no longer the agent of chaos.
You all feel a notable tear, but it's pretty clear to predict what just happened. And do you want to side chat this, or do you want to just have everyone? Okay.
Can I have a quick question?
Of course.
Did Bhaskara feel the first one back?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Everyone felt it.
Okay, cool. So that's what that was.
Oh yeah, he ate a previous shard of God, so that's what that was. It's also why we had to have a vote for another one.
It does have some interesting effects that folks don't like much.
Hey guys, I'm going to bed. I'm not feeling well.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I hope you feel better.
Good night then. Get some rest.
Yep.
Robert, after this conversation, since we are down 2 players, do we want to call it early?
After the one you messaged me about?
That and whatever Trevor's doing.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Side chat.
Just disappeared halfway through.
And he's gone.
I'm trying to figure out how Bhaskara should be reacting to all this.
Horrified.
Yeah, mostly. But I also, he forgot, so I'm gonna message him after we're done. Robert was gonna send me like a description of what life is like in the Shattered Isles, because I don't know how weird this is by comparison.
Yeah, next session, since we're cutting this early, Daniel will ask you about your homeland.
Exactly. And I'm like, yeah.
But I also wanted to make sure that it was actually prepared before I asked you.
I have not a clue.
But yeah, just for context, Daniel is nonplussed about a lot of this too. It's just that he's like resigned to this. It's like, this is the fucking group I've thrown my lot in with. Dear God. And I get the feeling that's how Bhaskara is feeling.
Well, because it's floating islands over a void, like a void ocean. So that's pretty fucking weird.
Yes.
that's all I know, so I don't know how weird the rest of this is in comparison to islands over top of a void ocean. But yeah, we'll figure it out. It'll be great.
I get the feeling that Daniel is going to feel a lot more relatable to Bhaskara than the rest of the group, except for Zoya. Just like exacerbated by the group.
Which is hilarious because you were the source of the exacerbation before.
Yes. That's the hilarious part. That reminds me, I need to finish I need to one sing a song for Bray, and two,
Hey?
it's a thing for my backup character.
Okay.
So just to give you a heads up, my backup character is part robot, so he's gonna have a boot up song. And
Good.
ah,
Hello.
Hello.
After a bit of a blank expression, after consuming the shard, Apophis seems to be back to their normal self, or at least what appears to be.
how are you feeling, bud?
It seems like the jester is looking for me.
The jester? I'm gonna need a little more context there.
It is a little concerning.
All of this is concerning.
The platinum dragon.
No, it's not. No platinum. It was entirely white.
Very good. It seems that a white dragon has claimed a shard.
Do you know where?
When?
Oh, well, I should say that this is something that will happen shortly.
Are you looking to the future?
I would describe it more as the future is looking at me.
That sounds like a threat.
I will say, though, where was the ballroom? That was at the last summit, wasn't it?
Oh no, this is an entirely different ballroom.
Okay, this is a different ballroom.
A lot more intricate. The other one was more of a royal court ballroom. This one seems to have been focused entirely on the ballroom aspect.
I see. It seems that there's something deeply foul afoot.
No shit.
God damn it! Where are my D&D notes?
So we're gonna have to pry another shard from the corpse of a dragon.
Very possible. Where's my... I had a list where I kept all of the, who the jester, the blue god, and all that stuff was.
Ow.
Never mind. I know it's not the same jester. We're good.
Yeah, you've never come across this one, either of them. Oh, there is a small detail I forgot to mention.
Mhm.
I am sending it to you.
Thank you.
There we go.
Oh, that... I'm gonna add that to my notes here. there seemed to be a preponderance of undead as well involved. Fall into the hands of someone that we would very much consider our enemy.
Oh, then we will kill them.
And I
and take
would
the shard.
consider this concerning. I forget.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No, he sent it to me.
Yeah,
Like
sorry.
their actual face, or
No, but there wasn't any resemblance in the vision, was there?
no.
Okay,
But then again, even if there was, it wouldn't like that's
that wouldn't matter.
given,
Yeah.
the other. Yeah.
Okay. Very
God,
good.
I just
Okay.
love these half conversations.
They're full conversations.
Just half of it
to
somewhere else.
us.
Yeah. What will you all do?
I sent you my things.
Yep. Well,
Are we still here, like with this angel, or have we left by now?
I would assume you would have left because it would have been a full day and sitting,
Right. Right.
sleeping in the ruins with a bunch of dust and decay and dirt is probably not the best.
While a church is
Situation.
being built.
Yeah, I would have assumed you'd be back in the boat. Is where I'm
Okey-dokey.
going. I'll move y'all back.
Daniel will be helping build because Daniel doesn't need to sleep.
But like for full, I guess you don't really need a long rest either. You just, or no, there's no exhaustion. I don't think.
I don't recall there ever being an exhaustion mechanic.
I'm gonna assume there isn't. Okay, But yep, you come back, and let's say you stop by the capital for a moment, and you see some world leaders sort of, on their way as you do catch the tail end of it. You see a couple of them appear to have already left, but there appears to be an orc with fire in his eyes and a wide smile after the meeting.
I'm gonna make a spirit save to how do I phrase this?
Not shit yourself.
More or less, yeah.
All right. Well, this is all self-imposed, but go for it.
I grow enough of a spine to speak with Nosgrot.
I see.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
I forgot he was an orc.
Your throat. Yeah, your throat is seems to be stuck. I'm just gonna bring him over to here. I assume you would have been at a ship, but this is good enough.
Yep.
I kind of want to play this theme, but it's very much more a battle song than anything else.
The dude has a theme song, you gotta play it.
It's always a battle when he's around.
That's
Mhm.
true. Hold on. All right, here we go. This one coming in through Roll 20.
Mm-hmm.
But as he approaches, like, a lot of war is coming.
Yes, and I fear that there will be a lot more to come in the future.
Fear. Fear is for those who don't have the luxury to really get. Fear is a luxury a lot don't have. It's good to enjoy. It's better to try to enjoy yourself.
Well,
And,
I do. Sorry.
And Baskar, you walking up to see this? work?
Yes.
Yeah. You remember how it looks. I don't have to give another description, correct?
Yeah, no, we're good. I just kind of forgot he was in orc for a second.
Yeah.
Nazgrat, Beskara, Nazgrat.
It's like, pleasure to meet you. As Mascara, you as a Godbound of Fire would, see the sort of fire in his hands as it flickering. Yours is more, as far as I understand it, is more controlled under wraps and more of a force of nature.
Mm-hmm.
His is rabid, like a feral dog that has no, that has stopped trying to, it's like a feral dog that just yearns to bite. One that does not know anything else. One that was stuck in a cage all its life and only knows hostility. You have a feeling that he's putting on a facade of, civility for the people around him, but there is a notable just bloodlust and fire in his eyes.
Vaskar is going to glance pointedly down at his hands, and say, "That's a lot of wild energy you have there."
I suppose that's one word for it, but I think at the end of the day, the most important thing someone can do is be true to themselves. Why try to hide what I am?
Damn it, Brain, I need you to remember things.
A very sly grin breaks out across Vascar's face and says, "Agreed."
Yeah. Good. Looks like you've got yourself involved in all of this. I look forward to seeing how hot those fires can burn.
Is he flirting?
Oh no, he is not flirting.
It's so funny.
He is genuinely thrilled about the prospect of fires burning.
He's so
people's
excited
homes.
about fire.
No, he is. Nosgrad is not many things. He is not a flirt.
Well, we'll see how that goes when Grant gets to it.
Grant is a flirt. Nosgrad's not.
Grant is nothing but a flirt.
Oh my god, it was so funny.
Ugh.
Alright.
Robert, I sent you a quick message.
Of course. Let's. Yeah.
Yeah, Tanya took the brain cell immediately after.
It's all right.
had the brain cell.
I remembered, and I was kind of addressing it.
Yes.
Like, but you've changed a lot since I last saw you, Daniel. A bit more. A bit more. What's the best way to say this? Liberated. I do hope you keep that. I prefer this version of you much more.
I see. Circling. Funnily enough, that being true to yourself is an ideology you apparently share with Beskara. But what if you were to be attacked for being who you are?
That
Be criticized for merely existing.
attacked? That's the best case scenario. Criticized? Well, if they have the power to do it, let them. I ensure I always have the most.
I don't know what I was expecting.
Horrible ad. That is the only life I've known. I've dedicated myself to make sure my kinds never have to face that again.
Well, violence breeds strife breeds completion, and violence breeds strife. I think rather than searching for peace, we should just try to find the peace within ourselves. Now, is there anything else?
Well, I'm sure you've already heard about what I truly am, and Beskar has already seen it. If I shouldn't hide who I am, I would like to fully change form. Fully.
Good God.
Yeah. He looks at you. You know, as you were walking over here, sniffed a bit of fear. It's unfortunate, because I'd really like to see what that form can do.
Another time, perhaps, but unfortunately, I do have memories of you being the one to kill me.
Oh.
I suppose I was. I
Having
welcome
one's
your
soul
revenge.
Having one's soul shattered and feeling a constant sense of having their soul on fire is not exactly a pleasant existence.
I'm sure it's not. At any time you want revenge or a rematch, I am happy to
How is this
oblige.
not flirting?
Combat flirting.
He is flirting with
So
the
it's-
idea of murder.
So it's the Team 4-star Goku and Cell gag.
More or less. Combat flirting.
Are you going to fight me, Goku? Or are you going to keep staring into my eyes? What was that? I couldn't stop staring into your eyes.
Listen, fellas, you're in fighter fucking range, and there's only one option.
Like, it's fuck, marry, kill, except fuck and kill are the exact same option.
And you're married to the idea of it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I need to add that to the stupid sayings.
Really?
I
Alright.
heard Tanya yell for that one. Well,
Oh.
Anyway.
given the expected amount of fights, whether it is against Remy, the fallen angels, whatever in the ever fuck is at the bottom of the world, I look forward to fighting with you.
It should be very liberating in more ways than one. I know what you're thinking at this point. Might as well play into it. Fuck it.
Yeah. No, this is amazing. The most erotic pre-fight shit talk of all time.
Just unapologetically thirsty.
Bloodthirsty and regular thirsty can be real similar sometimes, it seems.
God.
All's fair in love and war.
I mean, he does.
And Nosgoth's all about one of those.
He's actually all about both of them. The thing he loves is war.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, I will
Anyway.
keep your words in mind.
Good.
Daniel will shift largely back into human, but still keep some of the accents of uncreated.
I see. And that's where we'll end it for tonight.
Cool.
Very good.
Alright.
I got to eat.
You did get to eat. Hopefully you liked your new
Oh, I love my new toy.
yeah.
I look forward to using more uncreation. Now that two people have told him, yeah, it's okay to use your thing.
And I look forward to beating up whoever you guys tick off next.
Everyone. Let's be honest, it will be everyone eventually.
If there's
Yeah.
one NPC that everything's coming up aces for, it's Nosgrod. I'll just say that.
Honestly.
That's so true.
With the exception of whatever Remy is going to do to Plek.
Remy's coming up aces, relatively speaking. New Remy's coming up aces. Old Remy, not so much.
Alright, I'm going to bed.
All right.
I'm gonna
Good
go
night,
for
brother.
a walk and then go to Swenson's.
Ooh, Swenson.
And I love the idea, by the way, Trevor. This is gonna.
Thank you.
I'm glad that this is finally coming into play.
I'm so excited.
Oh,
I've already come up with it too.